Here we are then for the last qualifying session of Season 3 of the Race 100 League. Across the start finish line then, up towards the first chicane, Jack accelerating up to 7th gear and now braking down for the first chicane, taking a lot of curb, risking a corner cutting warning there, but he managed to get away with it. He does have time for another lap after this if this one doesn't work out. He's a lot more cautious in the second chicane, takes a lot of curb on the exit. Very well through there now, through the hairpin. He's got a snap of oversteer on the exit, corrects it, gets it all together and accelerates back up through the gears, up towards the left-hander. Doesn't quite touch 7th gear. Nice across the curb there. Now up towards the double right-hander. How's he going to do through here? Brakes down to 3rd gear. Very nicely done. Nice across the curbs. And now up towards the quick chicane. How aggressive is he going to take this? How many risks is he going to take? Yeah, he played it a little safe. He took a lot of curb on the exit though. He's okay now. Coming down the hill towards the Ravazzas. And now braking down through the second Ravazza now. Getting on the power nice and early. There's a car up ahead. It's pulled over to the left hand side. And Jack now can take the race, but the car's pulled over to the right and has stayed on the racing line and has ruined the lap. And well, he's not going to get another lap. He smashed up his front wing. He crosses the line. Completely ruined. Completely ruined. He pulls over to the side of the track. And he's going to be he's the worst qualified of the people who have qualified. There are two, as you can see, beneath Jack, 8th and 9th, Northern Thunder and Buddy Lee, who have not qualified. But there it is. Silent on pole position from Damaso. Daniel 3rd. KJW 4th with Mikey 5th. And Jaywood in 6th. And here we go then, the final grid of Season 3 in the Race 100 League. Jack, as you can see there, starting from 7th, waiting for the lights, and Jaywood on primes on the right hand side, Mikey ahead of us. Dan we also saw, who starts in 3rd place, also on prime tyres, and we are away, and here we go down towards the first corner. Jack's had a good start. He's already right alongside Jaywood, and he's already taken that position as well, braking then down towards turns 1 and 2. We've got a very safe through there. Dan's gone off. The Ferrari of Daniel has flown off the track into the gravel, and Jaywood now has gone back past Jack as well down the outside. Braking for the second chicane, Jack takes to the grass in the attempt to avoid an accident, left some space on the inside too. Mikey's gone off the track, Jaywood's taken 4th, Jack ran the outside of Mikey and has taken 5th. Mikey then losing a couple of places there by going off the track on the outside of the second chicane. Now then up towards the left-hander, Jack closing on Jaywood for 4th place. Jack really needs to get this done quickly so he can make his tyre advantage as big as possible. Down the outside into the double right-hander, and makes it stick, gives Jaywood a bit of room on the inside and makes it stick for 4th. And now Jack through the first chicane at the beginning of lap 2. He's made up a lot of time there on KJW. This then is the battle for 3rd place. Coming up then down towards the second chicane through the first sector point. They follow in single file in through there. Jack's got a much better exit. He's on the grass, all 4 wheels off the track, kept his foot in and manages to get the move done, but he's got a little bit wide. KJW with the switch back. KJW with the switchback, they're side by side now as they come up towards the left hand. KJW has the inside line in the Red Bull. Jack tries to hang it out around the outside. It's forced a little bit off the track. They're still side by side and they're still wheel to wheel. And KJW manages to hang on and keeps the line and forces Jack off. Jack then with the wrong line goes off the track. Mikey now trying to take 4th from him and does. And Jack can do nothing through the chicane, and he loses 4th as well. Now Jack following KJW and Mikey in front of us. Mikey trying to attack KJW then at the moment, and I think he's got a better line then through there. And they're now coming up then side by side up towards the chicane. This is not a good place, and yeah, Mikey backs out of it. Oh, Jack very late braking then through there, and now he's right on the back of Mikey. They're side by side. KJW then trying to get away from this pair who are fighting behind. It's a late braking contest. Mikey manages to hang on and keeps that 4th place. And now we're back on board with Jack in the same place as on the previous lap. KJW's gone off. KJW's gone off. Mikey goes past him. Jack goes past him. KJW loses 2 places in the space of 1 straight from that mistake. He loses 3rd just like that. Jack now trying to get onto the back of Mikey, some late braking there. Very good corner there by Jack. Trying to come alongside Mikey now. Mikey with a loss of speed there, and Jack just breezes past and takes 3rd place. Lap 6 then, and what an amazing first 6 laps it has been. And Damaso's in the gravel trap. Jack trying to go on the outside in the second Ravazza. He's forced out wide, but he's through up to 2nd place. He's through up to 2nd place with Damaso. Mikey's got past him as well. Mikey takes 3rd. Damaso down to 4th. Jack flies into the pit lane for his first stop. Damaso in 2. So that gives Jack track position over Damaso. Can he hang on to it in the pit stop? He should be able to. There was a few good car lengths there for him to be able to hang on. Damaso just enters his box. Yes, he does. He takes it. And Jack down to 6th after his pit stop, but he's got some clear air now.
Our data's showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His time will be slightly slower than normal.
Now Jack has caught the leader, Silent, and now down towards the final chicane, towards the pit straight. Silent then has lost a little bit of time. He went a little bit wide in the first part of the chicane. Jack takes the lead, but Silent has the inside line. I'm assuming he's using some curves because he's going right back up alongside, side by side towards the first chicane. Silent's overdone it. Jack takes the lead. Jack takes the lead in San Marino Grand Prix in the first chicane over Silent. Jack now coming up towards the last chicane. This is the end of lap 14, about to start lap 15 now. Coming up towards the final chicane. And, he's got a bit wide there at the exit of the final chicane. And Silent then looking to take advantage. He's got a little bit more straight line speed, but looks at it. Jack staying on the inside. This is a repeat of what happened before, but this time it's Jack on the inside. Silent takes the place. However, we are being told that Silent has a drive-through penalty, so maybe Jack just giving that place up and allowing Silent to have it for the time being. Doesn't need to fight him too hard. He's still pushing though. He's all over the back of Silent now. Silent up to the hairpin. He's got a little bit wide. Jack on the inside, and it's a massive snap of oversteer on Silent. Silent went sideways. Jack takes the lead back again. Jack then still in the lead on lap 24. Silent, having served his penalty, is dropped back down. Is now in second. It's a Ferrari 1-2. And Jaywood is in the water. Jaywood has crashed. Jaywood has destroyed his vehicle, and the safety car's out. And the safety car is out. Now, I'm assuming that is going to be pit stops. And that is bad news for Ferrari, because Daniel, who is in second place, you can see him in shots. He's in the same shot as Jack there. And Jack is going to be first in. Daniel, the world champion, is going to have to queue behind. Daniel is going to have to queue behind. Jack comes in for tyres, puts on some more prime tyres. Daniel, as you can see, yeah, there he is. He's having to queue behind. He should keep him in second place though. Jack now backing the pack up. Jack then in the lead from Daniel, his teammate, with Mikey now in third place. Got Silent in fourth with Damaso in fifth. These five have been pretty fast. Well, Jack has been pretty fast in the Grand Prix so far. The other four have been fast all year round. This is going to be an enthralling fight as Jack takes the lead away from the safety car and is away. Coming up then to what is the start of lap 37, and Silent has made his way up to third ahead of his teammate, and Jack has a warning there for corner cutting. You can see Daniel and Silent still there, and Mikey as well. They're all split by, well, the top four split by 2.2 seconds, and just got a bit wide in turn one. He does put him out of shape, and now through turn three, and that is not good. They're all over each other, down in the middle of the pack, and now through towards the second chicane. Jack manages to get in. Silent's flown off the road. Silent flies off the road through the gravel trap backwards towards the wall. Jack then coming up towards the end of lap 44. He is the last of the front runners to pit. Daniel has already pitted. I think Daniel pitted the lap before. He's got to try and manage to get out ahead of him. Daniel then pitted onto option tyres. He's got to hope that Daniel hasn't achieved the undercut here, although the Ferraris are on different strategies. As I said, Daniel on the options, he will have to stop again, whereas Jack now on the primes does not. And he has managed to keep the lead despite that anyway. Now the two Ferraris together out of the hairpin. Daniel closing very quickly on Jack. Jack pulls to the inside, gives him the place. He knows that he's not racing Daniel at this moment, and now he can let Daniel get on with his race. Lap 56 of 63, there is 8 laps remaining. Daniel is attacking side. Daniel goes past Silent for second place. Daniel on brand new option tyres, and Jack is in the gravel. Jack in the gravel trap. This is going to help Dan's chances immensely. Jack trying to get going again. He needs to get going again. That's 3.5 seconds. You can see there he's lost. Coming through down the chicane, and the gap is 4.3 seconds. 3 laps remain in this Race 100 season. The Ferraris have lost their Constructors' Championships, but they are going to finish first and second today unless they manage to take each other off, which would be a disaster. But right now, Dan is attacking Jack. Daniel then has got the slipstream. Jack goes defensive. Jack manages to hang on to it. It's the apex of the corner quite well, and Dan drops back a little bit. This is the last lap of the Race 100 season. Jack with a corner cutting warning. Jack still in the lead by just 1/10 of a second from Daniel. Daniel right up behind him. This is the same place he had to go a couple of laps ago. Jack using some curves trying to defend. Goes to the inside. Dan thinks about it around the outside, but then thinks better of it. Tries to switch back. Jack manages to hold that attack off. Now towards the double right-hander. Jack looks like he might be able to hang on up towards the chicane, and now I will pass over to Dan, who will do the commentary for the last few corners of the Grand Prix.
Going for it! I'm going for it! Just gonna try and go back up the fence. Just touch! Don't touch again! This is my side! Oh my god, I don't think Jack will be happy about that one.
No, I was not very happy, you evil, cheating, selfish little scumbag. But there you are. That is the result of the final race of the season. Dan winning his first race since Canada and is the world champion. He won that back in Austin, as did Williams win the Constructors' Championships, and we will now wait for next season.